And it's just basketball. At the end of the day, it's just basketball.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe on the way in the door, my people. I hope you all are having a truly, truly fantastic day today. Welcome back to Fanboy Fridays. Fanboys, we hope your day is going especially terrible today. So, the Lakers in Utah. Obviously, the Lakers lost to Utah. Luka played, had 16 points. LeBron James had 18 points. Austin Reeves had 15 points. And I believe that towards the end of the game, Bronny James hit his first threes in the NBA. I believe he actually hit 2 threes. He was two of 3 from threes. But what I want to say about this game is that I don't think a team could have looked more uninspired playing as the Lakers looked. Now, some people are gonna, give it a pass and they're gonna say, well, hey, Luka just joined the team. What do you expect? It's gonna take a while for the chemistry to get there. It's gonna take a while for Luka to get back to his self and whatnot, and maybe those are somewhat valid points. But I would argue there is never a valid point for why you don't look like you want to be on the basketball court. And so I want to talk about a few things that has to do with the LeBron James effect, not only on the Lakers, but on the NBA in general. Now, some of this is not completely LeBron James. Some of this, I believe, is also the Steph Curry effect and it's not Steph Curry's fault, but the Steph Curry effect is the NBA being a copycat league. And so because Steph Curry and the Warriors had some runs as a great three-point shooting team, the rest of the league tried to copy it. That's not Steph Curry's fault. That's the league's fault. But due to the style of playing that we're seeing, it made me think that is there even really a such thing as team chemistry? Now, with the style of play being what it is there really a such thing as team chemistry? How much team chemistry do you have to have for players to play ISO and either try to drive and get a wide open layup to the basket or kick it out for a 3, or for players to just come down and launch a 3 from several feet behind the 3-point line? How much team chemistry does that really require? When we think back to the days, the best days of basketball, the 90s, in my opinion, the 90s is the best decade of basketball. When we think back to those eras and we think back to the uniqueness, not only in the players, not just in the coaches, but in the teams as well. Again, there was so many different schemes that you would see from teams, and teams had their own identity, with some teams being fast break teams. Some teams may actually have been more shooters than other teams. Some teams being strictly post teams. It was just a wide variety of strategy that you would see coming from teams that made the game interesting. But and it really because teams had a wide variety of strategy, it really kind of let you see what teams actually had really good chemistry together, especially defensively. You could see those teams that were really committed to giving their all on defense and helping each other out on defense. And, but even from an offensive end, you can see those teams that really had a feel for where they were supposed to be within the schemes or strategies that they were running. And knowing those plays like the back of their hand to really be able to get creative with how they were playing. But with all the teams playing one way today, is team chemistry that much of a thing? Of course, you want to have a team where players get along and that kind of from that standpoint. But as far as being on the basketball court and, in playing within a system, does team chemistry even exist? Now, the LeBron James effect is, I think, really just the lack of effort. Just that ability to go on the court and be nonchalant and play as if there isn't something on the line every night. Because while there may not be a championship on the line every night, while there may not be a playoff game on the line every night where you're worried about advancing, why the in-season tournament may not be every night or the play-in tournament, your pride should always be on the line. Your need to compete should always be on the line. Your need to win in competition should always be there. And we did not see this with the Lakers. But not only did we not see this with the Lakers last night, again, this is kind of a common thing with any team that LeBron James is a part of. And why is that? Well, the answer is very simple. Because LeBron James is a front runner. And front runners, they're great when everything is going their way. Front runners are great. But when there's some obstacles, when there's some turbulence, front runners, I feel like, can become disinterested when things aren't going their way. They don't see the need to put their all in. And this is LeBron James-led teams, period. LeBron James, at least for the moment, is still the leader of the Lakers, even though we know Luka is brought there to replace LeBron James. And something I found very interesting is that Luka's face was the face on the thumbnail for the Lakers versus Utah highlights, when normally you would see it be LeBron James. So, round of applause for that. But yeah, to me, it's just more of the same. And at this point, LeBron James' individual performances is neither here nor there. Who cares if he scores 18 points? Who cares if he scores 40 points? Because it's all the same thing. It's all the front running mentality. It's all the fakeness. It's all the manufacturedness. It's all the him pretending as if he's this ultra competitor when we see him get on the floor and we all can see what it is. We all can see that, oh yeah, when things going great, LeBron James is the ultimate competitor when things are going great. But again, when there's some obstacles, when there's some adversity put in the way, then that's not the case. And this is yet another difference between not only LeBron James and Michael Jordan, but LeBron James and plenty of stars. LeBron James and Kobe Bryant. LeBron James and Larry Bird. LeBron James and Magic Johnson. LeBron James and Hakeem Olajuwon. LeBron James and Reggie Miller. LeBron James and Charles Barkley. But anyway, we gonna keep this video short. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Did any of you watch that Lakers versus Utah game? What did you think about the game? Like I said, at this point, to me, it really does no good to talk about what LeBron James scores or doesn't score. For the simple fact that at this point, the pattern is repetitive. Like we all know what it is. We all know that if the Lakers get on a couple of game winning streak and they're all feeling good, then they tend to play more inspired. But again, we also know that LeBron James is just an inconsistent superstar himself, meaning if he's inconsistent and he's supposed to be the leader of the team, well, the team is also going to be inconsistent. When LeBron James doesn't hold himself to a standard of consistency on the court, not working out, you LeBron James fanboys. Nobody cares that LeBron James drinks juice and works out on a day-to-day basis, so people can keep saying, oh, LeBron James is 40 and is still in shape and he spends $1 million a year on his body. He's so dedicated to the sport. But he's not dedicated on the court. So nobody cares. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know what you guys thought about Bronny James actually hitting a three-pointer on an NBA court. Is this a sign that Bronny James is on the way up, everybody? It could be, but again, this is not going to happen fast, and I still have to question whether Bronny James actually wants it bad enough to actually become a truly functional NBA player. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. You all have a truly fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. All right.